how great this camera is. So if I bring Naruto to the front and I switch over to video. Hey guys, welcome back to this channel. So today's video is about this green iPhone Pro. As you may know, Apple just released this new color and I thought to unbox it in front of you guys because it's a special color. It wasn't released before. Yes, we saw it on the iPhone 11 Pro models, but we didn't saw this color on the iPhone 12, and now Apple just released this new revived color that looked amazing on video, and I thought to give it a look in real time. So without further ado, let's unbox this box. So it's pretty straightforward. As you may know, Apple removed the plastic from the boxes. We just have these two straps. It's the iPhone 13 Pro, designed by Apple in California, the usual stuff. As it's funny to see, but there are kind of details that I do love about this box, especially this green shade on the iPhone font. Is if you look closely, you see that font is like it has a dark color. We have obviously the image of the iPhone, which is also dark. The color of the Apple logo is also dark green, so it's kind of, it resembles the iPhone, and I've unboxed a golden iPhone and a Sierra blue iPhone in the past, and those details were also noticeable on those boxes. So yeah, Apple thinks about those details. They want to give you that great unbox experience ever, and they kind of succeed in that. We have a lot smaller box because there is no charging brick. Yeah, if you want a charging brick, you need to save yours if you have an iPhone 11 Pro or something, or just order another one. Yeah, it's a bummer. If you would ask me, just add that charger brick in there. I mean, people need that. If you care about the environment, there are like a dozen other ways you can care about the environment and do something to leave a good environmental print, but not by letting people like buy another charging port, by shipping them a new package, by sending them new paperwork that they might throw anyway. So yeah, but that's not to me. It's to Apple. Maybe they will add that in the future, maybe not. We'll see what happens. But let's go ahead and unbox this thing. I've talked way too much here, so let me do the thing, and it should slide out just like that. And wow, this color is gorgeous. It has this dark color green. It reminds me of nature. We're just speaking about the environment, and yeah, this color is just that. It reminds you of nature, and it's not the same as the 11 Pro Max. Unfortunately, I don't have that color on me, so I can't compare those two, but this color has a matte finish except for the logo, and the camera bump or the camera area is made out of glass, but it has also this green shade on it. We have the sides, and those are also green. Yeah, that's maybe something that they can improve on. I want to see an iPhone Pro model with a matte side on it. Those glossy sides, they collect a lot of scratches. I mean, to be honest, the iPhone 13 Pro doesn't have that problem much. Yeah, I've used my iPhone 13 Pro the past couple of months with a case on, and till now I don't have any scratches. On the iPhone 10 though, we did saw a lot of scratches. So they kind of improved in that, but just give us a matte finished iPhone Pro model. Yeah, so let's go ahead and reveal this strap, and the usual stuff, the Apple logo. I need to go through the usual steps, as you may know, and see how to have it on. Well, we have the hello in all languages. We already saw that on the iPhone 13 Pro Max. Well, this is still the iPhone 13 Pro Max, but we already saw that. We have a Super Retina XDR display with ProMotion. Well, I'll let you see how that goes in a second. This one though, and I haven't had a normal model in the past. I always went for the Max models, the 6.7 inch display models. This one has a 6.1 inch display model. And I should say it feels very natural in the hand. It's not that big. It's not that small either. It's not bothering you that you have a small iPhone in your hand. I think in the future, I'll just switch to this 6.1 inch model because it feels very natural in the hand. It's not that big, and it looks just perfect for a phone. That's maybe a subject for another video. Let's keep on. We have this back that's made out of glass. You might be thinking that it's made out of stainless steel, but that's not the case. It's made out of glass and it's matte. And we have this gorgeous camera. Apple got a lot of backslash on this camera model, on the way they presented this camera on the iPhone 11 Pro Max. But seriously, they made a great job by just owning this trademark. I mean, this is how people recognize that you have an iPhone. I mean, this and the notch, two elements that are hated most, but people still recognize Apple phones from those two elements. So I'll just start this device real quick. So I'll be back in a second. So I'm just setting up my iPhone and it asks me to use Face ID with a mask. I've made a video about that in the past, so check that out. It's right here. But yeah, well, the new iOS version allows you to use your Face ID with a mask. It still recognizes you even though you have a face mask on. I mean, there were ways to outsmart that. You could wear your mask half on your face and make a Face ID, and that way with a mask on, your iPhone will still recognize you. But now Apple just implemented that piece of software, that piece of code in there to make your iPhone capable of recognizing you even though you have a mask on. So yeah, that's a cool thing I wanted to show you. They already implemented that in this new iPhone. You get this iPhone with the newest iOS, obviously, because they just released it about 7 days ago, I think. You could order it about 7 days ago, and yeah, I've just received it right now. So I'll go ahead and choose for now. Don't use Face ID with a mask. I'll set it up later on. And there we have it. The new iPhone all set up. It took me about like 10 minutes to do so. If you have a lot of pictures and videos and all of that, it may be taking you more than that, but this was an account I don't have much on it, so it took me about 10 minutes. And yeah, it's very fast. I mean, we are already used to the ProMotion technology with adaptive refresh rates up to 120 hertz. So, and we already know the HDR display, but it still looks gorgeous. If you have it in your hand, I mean, this size as well, it's just shocking how beautiful this size is. I had an iPhone 10 in the past and that was the same size, but I kind of forgot how nice it feels to have this size in your hand. So I might be switching to this size in the near future. I don't know yet, but I'll definitely let you guys know. Furthermore, what we have here, well, the camera lens is a 12 megapixel camera with telephoto, wide and ultra wide cameras. So those three cameras have all another function on it. We have the telephoto with an aperture of 2.8, the wide has an aperture of 1.5, and the ultra wide has an aperture of 1.8. Basically, aperture means the amount of light that comes in the camera, and that allows that camera to show you that picture. Yeah, basically this video is not to explain all things about cameras. I'm not even qualified to tell you anything about cameras. There are plenty of videos online that will tell you exactly that, but just keep in mind, aperture is basically the amount of light that comes in your camera and that allows your camera to show the picture on the actual iPhone. Well, it has a 3 times optical zoom, and I'm just rambling these numbers to you, like, why not just showing you an example? And that's exactly what I will do. So as you see, you can choose between different photographic styles. I'll choose that later. And I have here 2 familiar characters, Naruto and Kakashi. You guys may know them. I just use them to show you how great this camera is. So if I bring Naruto to the front and I switch over to video, so let's see, and let's go to cinematic to see that depth. And if I go to see how beautiful that is, that switch between Naruto and Kakashi, it's just beautiful. It's like a movie. You can just now shoot your movies with your iPhone. You have your iPhone in your pocket. It has also HDR Dolby Vision recording, and it can zoom up to like 9 times, I guess. And we can zoom out, and let's go ahead and try to zoom in. And this is just beautiful. Yeah, you can basically zoom. You will lose quality of that video, obviously, but yeah, you have now the ability to zoom in as much as you can. Well, not as much as you can, but well, up to 15 times in photo. So that let us zoom, and the video is not shaky as well. You have still full control over the video. As you see, I'm not, yeah, and now we have the video mode. So yeah, and actually that's basically it. I just wanted to unbox this video, and I just wanted to unbox this phone in front of you guys to show you this new color. Nothing new, just for the color, and I want to revive those numbers for you. I hope I've done a great job doing that. If you have any questions, as always, leave them in the comment section below. Don't forget to subscribe, like this video, as it helps me a lot with building my channel. Thank you so much for all your support, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.